Have you ever thought to yourself, the Zenvo is really cool, but what if you couldn't customize it? It was purple and had UK number plates. One of the only cool things about it. Well, that's what the Crew Motorfest have set up this week in the game, because we have a brand new summit. In fact, it's a premium summit. A summit with a reward car. But the reward car isn't any other car. See, this update, we got Black Panther's car, which wasn't actually a car Black Panther owned, but it was a Nissan made to be like Black Panther's car, something here and there, or whatever. This time around, we've gotten a car that actually belongs to Shmee. That thing right there, the Zenvo. In fact, it's the specific one with his specific number plate and everything. So let's go into the summit. And okay, I didn't even do anything there. Nice. Okay, I guess I didn't even know I played an event in that summit. We have a brand new update coming out in 1 week. If you want to see my early access content, that is there. So subscribe. And well, that'll be a day earlier. So yeah, subscribe. And I guess let's do the skills first, because I don't like that the crew changed that around. I miss old crew. This is interesting. I think this is one of the ones where it's just an F1 car. I think. Okay, I've put my parts on this one. We're gonna go far back, I guess, and then I'm fairly certain we just send it forward. Because skills in this game, escapes and whatnot, I think it's probably partially because the game's a bit too fresh at the moment. It's a bit too new. But I don't feel a lot of relevance to the skills in this game. Especially, you know, they're the final thing in the summit as well. They're at the bottom end of it. Oh, God. And I remember the routes just being so popular back in the Crew 2. You know, the different routes around the different skills. I remember making full videos on just, oh, God. The skills, and I remember streaming. And the streams would always do better when I was doing the skills. Because some skills in the Crew 2, you could go for miles, like thousands, hundreds of thousands of feet. But the skills in the Crew Motorfest are just kind of, I don't know. Oh, God. Traffic! I am gonna lose my... I'm gonna lose my mind, Ivory Tower. I'm gonna lose my mind, Ivory Tower, because that was silly. Is what that was. That was absolutely silly. There's no way that should have happened. The skills in this game, not only are they barely any distance, they're irrelevant because there's no enjoyment in them, but for some silly reason, sorry, this has kicked me off. I know it shouldn't have, but this has absolutely kicked me off now. For some silly reason, Ivory Tower have chosen to die on the hill of we won't remove traffic from skills because it takes away the live service aspect of the game. But the thing is hey, Ivory Tower, this is the competitive. If you don't want to take away the live world aspect of it, don't remove the skills, don't remove the traffic from the open world skills. But this is a competitive mode. The summit is competitive. So why on earth are we doomed to have to deal with traffic in summit skills? Well, whatever. This early in the video and I'm already raging. Okay, there's the Cento Dieci. This is it's just so silly. It's just one of the dumbest decisions I think they've made to date. To be like, hey, I know you guys have said remove traffic from the skills, and they just haven't. I feel like that's one of those things like the not removing cartoon effects from the Unbound, right? As soon as one guy left, as soon as, you know, things got changed around in the studio, they finally went, okay, I guess we'll change this decision. But at the moment, unfortunately, someone at the studio clearly doesn't want to remove traffic from the skills. And it's one of the silliest, nonsensical decisions I think they've made to date in the Crew Motorfest. Because it just makes no sense. It's a random aspect in the competitive. I don't want skills in the escape the same in skill. I want traffic in skills for the same reason I don't want to spontaneously combust into bursting flames when I'm randomly driving, because I don't know, randomness has no place in a competitive mode. And I was fast fave on car. Oh, man. This is going terribly. I'm having the worst time. This summit has just gone so terribly for me because I've immediately decided to use because I just had to pick skills first. Okay, let me actually try and do this skill in a good way. Hang on. There we go. I've caught it. I'm not going as fast as Rhino over. I'm doing the skills a different day at this point. I'd actually rather just check out the car. Let me just check out the car, honestly, because what a load of nonsense. It's too hot for this. It's actually, it's too hot for this level of nonsense. Here we go. Shmee Zenvo. This car I actually saw in person recently because Shmee takes his cars to different events around here. And oh, we're actually racing Shmee. Because he takes his cars to events, and I think he calls it something silly. The Shmuseum, I don't know. Weird name. But it was at there. It was oh god, it was there, and I checked it out. It was at a car meet. It was Petrolheadism Underground in London. So that was cool, and it was there, and it had the UK plates, obviously, because it's a UK car. And this one here has UK plates. It doesn't have the extra bits on the left that I think it's supposed to, but it does have the yellow plate at the back and the white plate at the front. Those are and the format obviously being UK format. Those are UK plates on a car, and the reason I keep bringing that up is because Ivory Towers still haven't added custom plates to cars. They still haven't. When we have, oh god, I thought the turn went that way. It went that way. Oh no. Oh god. But the UK, they still haven't added custom plates when they've done a KB Forever plate on the Ken Block Hoonigan Mitsubishi. They've done a custom plate for the movie guy, for the Rick Martinez movie guy, and they did a custom plate for Black Panther. So I don't understand why they haven't done a custom plate for anyone, for everyone. Like, have it so you unlock them, even if it's just the Shmee plates. Let me put the Shmee plate on any car as a vanity item. It's just such a simple addition they could make that I don't know why they haven't. When the Crew 1 have custom plates, the immediate thing I go to is licensing, but okay, let me put it on the cars that do allow it. And also, I mean, Forza's got custom plates, or at least custom writing on the plates. I don't want to look at the Crew Motorfest every time I'm driving my car. Is it a marketing thing? Hang on. What if it's a marketing thing? What if they want it so whenever you're showing clips to people from the Crew Motorfest, it says the Crew Motorfest on the plate, so it technically counts as marketing every time you show a plate from the game, show a car from the game, it has the Crew Motorfest plate. If that's actually a thing, that is one of the most, I kind of don't want to hate it, but I really want to hate it. The fact that that might actually be the reason that they've put Motorfest on the plates so that anytime someone sends and shares a clip of the game, it advertises the game. Ew, right? If that is a reason, ew. Also, remove traffic from skills, please. This is also the final summit car of the update. We obviously had the Black Panther Skyline in the second one. We had the... What was the first one? I don't even remember. But we had the returning Nissan... well, whatever. The Nissan Forceberg. That returned. And the first episode, I genuinely can't remember. What was the first episode summit car? The first month? Was it something new? I genuinely have, oh god, no idea. Because I know there was the rerun of the Winter Agent, but I don't think anything else was part of it, so who knows? Clearly it was so unmemorable, whatever the first summit car was this update, that I don't even remember. I genuinely think it might have been a rerun. Also, I'm actually finally getting to the end of this event, so that's good. We actually might finish this event and hopefully get platinum, but it's too hot in the UK, so you're getting a shorter video. Look, I uploaded on the Lego channel. I also uploaded a podcast today, so I've done a lot today. So check out those videos because it is too hot for anything else. Okay, what else are we doing here? SF90 seems to be the main one. Okay, hypercar no restrictions, and then we got the American USA, and then we also got the 4GT. Okay, that makes sense. What's the meta here? Did I just go into the event by mistake? Nice. Good one, Sid. Great. What's the meta? What are we looking at? We got the 4GT again. Okay, cool. So it is actually the best. That's good. and Hypercar, the Gordon Murray is overpowered, man. Let's use that, because I, of course, have put on my very good parts on this car, which look like this. Look at that. Speedy. We got refill speed as well. Actually, wait, is that just pure? Is that my... Oh, this is my pure only set. Okay. I need to figure out what they're doing for the parts thing, because that's sooner rather than later. And I want to know if I'm at risk of losing all my parts if they do actually patch that out. By the way, speaking of patches, that hasn't been patched out yet, and same with the meta method for money. Those two things still haven't been patched. So, what the hell are they gonna do? I'm genuinely curious as to what the changes are gonna be to the systems that, like, the one patching out the meta money method, scene 4, as well as, oh god, how are they gonna fix this glitch, this double affix glitch? Because I did a video on it, and I talked about how there's so many different ways they could fix it. Some would very negatively affect the community. The only really good one was adding it to the game as a genuine feature. But a lot of them required not doing that. And then for those ones, the issue is, what do you do with the parts already in-game? Because if they just leave them, some people are going to have overpowered parts, but, you know, they would eventually be rare. Because some people would stop playing the game. Some people would just stop caring that they existed. So they could leave everyone's double affix parts in-game, or they, you know, actually do something about it, but what is doing something? Do they manually change it for everyone? Do they manually get rid of them? Jesus. That was a bit of a spin out. Or do they delete anyone's parts who's double affixed? Do they even have the technology to figure out who has double affix parts, you know? How's that gone so terribly? By the way, again, subscribe to check out little videos here and there while I prepare big content for you guys to check out in the new update. Shmee, you're driving dirty. Is that a bundle in store? Why are you using vanities, Shmee? Does Shmee canonically use vanities? I don't really care to do a lore video for Shmee, because who cares, right? Shmee's in the game. Oh, well, Black Panther's been in all 3 crew games. So I don't really, you know, that was relevant. I don't really care to do a Shmee lore video. Shmee canonically drives a KTM Expo hypercar, and canonically has a Zenvo, obviously, and also canonically exists in-game now, I guess. Oh, well. Oh, God! Ah, oh, don't slow you down so much, okay? This is a very intense race. Hang on, let me go fully intense, because this one is difficult. That was too early. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Okay, let's not comically spin out monstrously far this time here. Let's beeline it for the actual road. Thank you. I'm going to use up my NOS here because nitro is only beneficial on straights. This is an easy shortcut. Let's not bottle it this time. Again, straights. Oh, went way too tight there. We've not hit any... Okay, nice one. Nice one. I was about to say we've not hit a wall yet. But why would I even bother? What the... It's so unstable. Any car that's good in these games, it just means it's so unstable. Shmee, you watch yourself. Thank you, Shmee. Thank you. Oh! Also, I'm not playing with the right bloody things. Difficulties. Oh, that would have ruined my run of the Shmee car as well. Hang on. God, this Shmummit is confusing me. It's because my girlfriend was playing the other day, so I obviously turned all the assists back on. ESP off, ABS on, traction control sport. There you go. Good enough. Let's go for it. Okay, here we go. Now, the car should behave a bit better. I know technically, you know, I complained that it's you know, unstable, but now I've turned more assists off. Oh, look at that! Look at how much speed I just carried through there. That is why you play with assists off, god damn. You can turn tight. Ah! Ah! That was... Let's try this one more time. Okay, I actually do kind of want to, I don't know, get a good run so I don't have to play at least this event again. But I'm just so bad today. I'm so bad. I've lost it. I genuinely need to play the game more because I've lost it. I used to be good at this game. Genuinely. I'm blaming the heat. I'm gonna blame the heat. Okay, again, good speed carried over. Nice. I'm going seriously. I'm getting close to the monitor. I'm gonna, oh god, Okay. Nice. Clean. Okay, I need to be so much more stable. Only light taps of the turning. That was way too tight. That was way too wide. That was a wall. And this has all gone tits up again. Okay, if I can just clean the run, though. I just need one good run. One decent run. People always ask me, oh, Sid, why do you restart the race all the time? Because, hey, I don't want to come, I don't know, bronze? So why the hell would I waste time, like, I don't know, finishing a run that's just gonna be bad when I would need to do another run anyway? Because I'd need a better run. I've gone too early. I've gone too early! Oh, man! Okay, that's what I can't change. Okay, I missed the shortcut, but I still went slightly tighter. I don't know, maybe it's a bit quicker. Who knows, who cares? It's the final week. I just need the car. Speaking of, this is the final week of the update, so we're going into the next update now, and I will say, let's retrospective look at this update for a minute. It's the first update to introduce a 4-month cycle instead of a 3-month cycle. That sucks. Immediately. I was like, oh wow, it's so nice that we're finally getting 3 months instead of 4 months. But the Crew 2 did better than what this is now. The Crew 2 changed up the status quo every 2 months. This game changes up the status quo about, well, I don't know, every 4 years at this rate. God damn, it takes so long. No, especially given we got 4 months without a playlist. One playlist at the beginning, and then that's it. And then on top of that, there was the Forsberg month, which was 5, again, it was 5 weeks for some reason. Was it 5 or was it 4? I think it was 5. And then we had 2 4-month and then 1 3-month. Silly. Truly silly. But on top of all of that, it's just like, I just felt bored. I just felt no reason to play the game. I mean, I switched over to different games as well, just because I'm so bored of the game. And this update did nothing for that. As much as we've got that new island coming up, I did tweet, I mentioned, I want fundamental changes with how the game works. And I hope that's what's coming in this next update, if not in the island update, the Maui update. But all we do know is that by the time we get the Shmee car, we'll have some lowriders up. So, that'll be nice. It's so hot in my room. Oh, no, it's so hot. I'll see you boys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Special thanks to favorites, and thank you to star members. I don't think we have any still. So become a star member. Add an insane top of the top. Thank you to Icon members. HK. See you boys in the next one in a bit.